What is going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, bringing you a little hardcore domination gameplay on the map Scorch. I hope you guys enjoyed the little gameplay clip in the beginning, and I was just having fun with the Trencher Gamma. Ran out of bullets towards the end and ended up using a rocket launcher, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Now on to how I camp this map. So you saw me start over on the sea area. So whenever I start on the sea area, I like to make my way over to get on top of this thing right here and look in the direction that you see me pointing at right now, just in case there's any aggressive enemies that like to push your spawn right off the back. When I don't see nothing developing, what I like to do is I like to make my way down this little hall area and get on to the side of these boxes right over here, but get directly next to the side of them. And a lot of times what will happen is that you will have enemies that will run down the whole area as you see them do so right now, get a couple of kills or get a kill or two, and then make my way over to the A area. You see me get another kill right there. Now this right here is my favorite spot to hide in. As long as you have your weapon facing the direction that I have it in and stay as far to the right as you can, the enemy won't see you at all. Now once I'm in this spot, I pay really close attention to the sounds that are going on, and then whenever I hear footsteps, I'll pop out to get easy kills and surprise the enemy. In this situation, my teammates ended up spawning in this area, so I just went ahead and got the easy capture. And just like that, you see me already started getting into my score streaks. And by the way, I'm using the epic version of the Scarab the Specter, I believe it's called, and it's a really fun score streak to use. It's almost invisible, as you can see, and I normally use it because I like trolling enemies with it, but it's also really good to run around with it and figure out the enemy's location. So even if they destroy it, it allows you to see where they're at. I'm not the best at giving out call outs though, but if you are, again, it will help you out letting your teammates know what you're able to see without pretty much putting your Call of Duty body in harm's way. Now this is another spot that I like to camp in, and normally I don't like staying there very long. I normally just go there when I need to reload or I need to recover and just rethink my gameplay process that I'm going through if things aren't going my way. So now the next spot that I'm going to show you that I like to hold down, if the enemy comes through this room, they can blindside me and kill me. So I like putting a cryo mine right there, and then you'll see me make my way over to the next spot that I like to hold down, which is all the way back over here. And the reason that I like getting over here is because one of two things is going to happen. As you can see, we're holding C and B, which means that the enemy is spawning around the A area. So more than likely, a lot of times they're going to be running through where you see me pointing at, as you see right now, and it allows me to get easy kills just like that. Now here, I made a mistake. Normally I don't do this, but for some reason I decided to come into this room right after I got that kill, and I should have stayed where I was at and get another kill or two, but instead I ended up going back into the room, get myself killed. And I've noticed right as I spawned that there was an enemy that's running around our spawn area, as you saw just now. So I was trying to make my way back over to the A side, and I got killed from behind. So since I've noticed that there's one or two enemies that are trying to sneak their way over to our spawn area, I'm going to stand here for just a minute, well, not a whole minute, but just a few seconds, and wait for them to come up. Now at this moment, you saw me already pre-aiming, you saw my gunshots go off, so I don't know how I got beat on that particular gunfight right there. Even if they had quick draw, I was already pre-aiming. So once again, I don't know how I lost that fight. But anyways, I'm making my way back over to A. You saw me get a couple of kills right there, and I didn't go for the capture right off the back, only because as you saw me get those two kills, I don't know if there's any more enemies there or not, but I ended up forwarding the game up a little. We had like 90 some points at that point, so the rest of the few points, nothing really happened, so I ended up skipping to the second half. And so now that you see me start the second half on the A side, which is, as I mentioned, my favorite area to hold down, the first thing that I like to do is go all the way to the back of the map that I told you that I like to go at, and oversee the A side, just in case there's any enemies that like to be aggressive, as I mentioned in the beginning, and like to go ahead and rush over to our spawn area. After a few seconds, what I'll do is I'll make my way over to the C area without trying to capture it, but more so just to make my presence known, distract them, and by me getting a couple of kills around their spawn area, distract them long enough to keep them from going to B, or get less enemies to go to the B side area to allow my teammates to be able to capture it easier. Now, as you'll see right now, you'll see me get this kill right now, and what I'll do is I'll still be around the same area, but I'm going from a different direction, and that's just so that I don't become predictable and make it a little bit harder for them to find me. As you see me, I made my way around the same part of the map, just in a different spot. And what I'll do is I'll wait for one of them to pass by, which usually doesn't take very long, as you see right now, and then I get out of there. And right before I got that last kill, I don't know if you noticed, but we ended up, capturing B right before I got that kill. So once we got the kill, I made my way back over to A and start defending it. I don't go for the capture for C because I don't like to triple capture. The only time that I'll triple capture is if the game is coming towards an end and we're behind and we need to do so. So at that particular moment, as I saw the enemy right there, I don't know if it's because the spawns were being flipped or if he was just being aggressive and try to go to our spawn area and try to go ahead and capture our A flag. Once again, you see me get this Scarab, and I don't know why I've been having so much fun using this. Maybe because I like trolling enemies with it, because I myself hate getting killed by these things. So maybe I just like killing enemies with it, since I hate getting killed by them. So anyways, you saw me get those easy kills right there. Then I'm trying to go for a capture. So you saw that by me being in the location that I was able to go ahead and come out of there and surprise them, and that allowed me to get those easy kills. As you see me right now, at that moment I ended up getting killed only because I ran out of bullets. Otherwise I would have picked up another easy kill right there. But I'm making my way back over there, same way that I mentioned, very carefully down this hallway area. And in just a few moments I'll show you if I need to help my team capture B. I'll show you the area or what I like to do to help them do so and try to capture the B side. But you see me continuing, making my way down to the A side area, pick up some easy kills along the way, put a cryo mine where I mentioned, and I phase shifted my way down to my spot that I like to be at, only because I'm going into their spawn. And you see the guy on the right, I had no clue that he was there, but I know that I'm going to their spawn area, so I wanted to go ahead and make my way out here without getting detected. So just to be on the safe side, I phase shifted my way there, and it ended up paying off. So I use phase shift a lot to not only escape and keep from getting killed, but also to put myself in the position that I want to be, undetected and without getting killed. Now this is what I like to do right here when I like to help my teammates capture B. Even though we have B right now, what I'll do is I'll make my way down to the room area and get some kills from there, once again just to create a distraction and try to pick them off before they go to the B side. Now at that particular moment you saw me continue pushing forward to the C area, and I ended up getting killed. But if I was trying to help capture B, I would have just stayed inside that room. So I've shown you the areas that I like to go to when I camp this map, and normally I don't stay in those areas for too long unless the enemy keeps feeding me kill after kill after kill. Then I'll stay there longer if they just keep on feeding me all those kills. Otherwise I'll make my way around the map to the different spots that I mentioned and get kills that way. So keep in mind, this gameplay is not only to show you how to camp, but it's also for those that like to rush around, for you to keep an eye on those spots, especially if you're going for a deatomizer. The last thing that you want to do is get killed from one of the spots that I mentioned. So it's also meant to help those that rush, again, so you won't get too upset when you get killed from those spots. So I'm letting you know now what areas to keep an eye on, and I hope you guys found this gameplay helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and I will catch you all soon.